committee will now give a hearing in the matter of the banning of Jerome Johnson under the Wisconsin State Statute 43.522 and Article 11, Section 2 of the NPL Board of Trustees bylaw. Is Jerome Johnson present?
I am.
You can step forward and say.
First, okay, I see your name.
I'm sorry, Jerome, the way the order goes, the library present first, then you present, so you can have a seat. You have an opportunity. In order that the names of those present may be read into the record, I will ask that each. So we'll ask Mr. Johnson to see his name and then we're gonna So Mr. Johnson, if you could please state your name and position for the record.
Position as far as what?
You're a patron of the library.
I'm a patron of the library. And what else would you like me to say? My name is Jerome Johnson.
Thank you.
Michael Weber, security manager of the library system.
Thank you. I will now ask that all witnesses take an oath. Please stand and raise your right hand. Anyone who is
I'm a witness.
please
Well
stand.
done.
Do you solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare or affirm that the testimony you shall give in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And this you do under the pains and penalties of perjury.
I do.
Please be seated. My apologies, Mr. Johnson, you will be heard first. And you can come forward and have a seat at the chair.
You'll have 10 minutes, Mr. Johnson, and you can go ahead.
All right, first of all, I want to ask, do you guys mind that I record for my own personal use?
I don't have a problem with you.
Okay. To begin, again, my name is Jerome Johnson. I'm only here. One of the things that struck my nerve when I was walking down here is that I do not have a job to tell someone in this library how to do their job. So that's for sure. On another note, I am Vantage, the artist that represents the city of Milwaukee as an artist for the last 15 years, and I have a community base, a strong community base as well. So when I come into this library, I not only represent myself, but the people who support me outside of this library at their jobs in my heart. I represent them as a person. One of my duties, though, is to go about and figure out how to draw other art pieces. I don't always come in with the idea. Sometimes I go and just go with the flow and come up with an idea. But one of the things that I have to do and remain to do over the last at least decade is to open myself. Sometimes I'm not comfortable. Sometimes I'm not where I want to be spiritually, but I'm led to these art pieces. They're available on Google. Vantosh is how you spell the name. And a lot of those pictures, three or four pictures were made in Milwaukee. So this is not the first time that I've had someone either be uncomfortable, but at the same time, this is not the first time that someone said I had a delight in being around you. You make me feel like what life is still worth living. So it's for that purposes that I do the duties of doing artwork and come to this library for a majority, 90% of the work that I've done. So in relation to the relations that I have with the people in this library, I remember once upon a time seeing that I knew what I had to do when I came into this library. that the people that was in affiliation would be in affiliation with me by coming into this library had nothing to do with me producing the work that I do. I just knew that it was valuable for me to tell them that I needed some distance, for better words. And instead of receiving that out of respect, I end up being, hey, how you doing? Hey, and we've come into a relationship to where I come down here and sometimes I don't get the space that I need spiritually. So I have to confide in maybe taking some time to look at some books or take that time to ask someone else how they're doing. So it's in these times that I've been prosecuted of having a wrongdoing of someone. But like I said, this is like I mentioned, this is a part of my job, having to open up for the city of Milwaukee, because I don't just represent myself, especially when I come here. So on another note, I apologize as a person. I apologize for any confusion, but to be exact, I'm here to do a job as well.
Are you done with your?
Is there anything else that you would like to know from me?